Picture this. You're at Starbucks, you've got your latte in your hand, and you think, let me blast out a few texts to drum up some business. By the time you finish sipping the foam, congratulations, you may have just opened the door to a 5-figure lawsuit. That's Texas Senate Bill 140 in a nutshell. Our shiny new law making sure that prospecting is now as safe as juggling knives blindfolded. Hey, it's John Baptiste, co-owner and managing partner of Local Realty Agency Mid-Cities. And today we're diving into that law that kicked in September 1st, 2025. That's Texas Senate Bill 140. And if you work in real estate in Texas and you plan on texting, calling, or really anything short of sending smoke signals, this is the episode for you.
AI in the mix, turning numbers to gold. Script sharp and tight, every story gets sold. From the myth to the truth, we don't hesitate. The net game podcast, real talk, real.
All right, now let's start with the obvious. Cold leads. I mean, you know the Zillow inquiry from about 3 months ago that you never heard back from. Well, SB 140 says that if you text them without written consent, and I mean explicit, check the box, sign the paper consent, you're officially violating the law. No oops, my bad violating, more like enjoy your court date and maybe 6 figures in damages for violating. I mean, and if you think no one's going to sue you over a little text, I mean, think again. This law hands consumers the keys to file lawsuits under the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act. Translation, trouble damages, attorney fees, maybe even damages for emotional distress. I mean, because your message, it arrived on their yoga class. Now, let's say you got a live buyer under contract. Now, you can still text them about inspections, showings, or closing reminders. I mean, that's considered transactional, and you're safe. But the second you slip in a promo like, by the way, I've got another listing you might love, boom, you're back in solicitation territory. I mean, the law doesn't whisper here. It shouts, updates are good, upselling is bad, and the ink is permanent, no pencil. All right, now here's where it gets tricky. You helped a family buy their home 3 years ago. You want to text them a holiday greeting or a reminder to change their HVAC filter. That's totally fine. But if you decide to promote your new listing or pitch a refinance option, you better have written consent on file or you're breaking the rules. Basically, you can be friendly, just not salesy. Friendly being, hope your new puppy isn't chewing on the baseboards. Salesy, I just listed a dream home with a yard big enough for 2. You see the difference? So does the state of Texas. Let me hit you with the nuts and bolts before you daydream yourself into a lawsuit. Text messages, MMS messages, and even image blasts count as telephone solicitations. You might need to register with the Secretary of State, pay $200, and also get a $10,000 bond just to keep sending marketing messages. You've got to abide by the quiet hours, which are Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sundays, noon to 9. Don't think about texting people while they're at church, or the state will come for you like a preacher with a subpoena. Now, every message has to include a stop option. And when they stop, you stop instantly, not next week when you remember. So here's the takeaway. SB 140 doesn't mean you can't market. It means you've got to be smart, intentional, and heavily documented. Cold leads, written consent first. Existing clients, transactional text only. Past clients, friendly messages are fine. Promotional stuff, only if they've opted in. And if you're not sure, just don't send it, because SB 140 isn't messing around, and neither are the lawyers waiting to make an example of the agent who thought compliance was optional. If you don't believe me, Google SB 140 and you'll see nothing but lawyer websites explaining what it's all about. This law changes how every Texas realtor does business. So audit your systems, tighten your scripts, and for the love of God, stop blasting cold leads like it's 2012. Follow the Net Game podcast for unfiltered real estate truth. No cliches, no fluff, just real talk, real moves, real estate.